What up, people? I don't have my full face in view because I wanted you guys to see the Lake Michigan. I've come to sit out here by the dunes on this beautiful morning where we are supposed to get up to, what, like 51 degrees here today or something. So I'm really looking forward to that. Why am I out here so early in the morning? Usually there's a reason. It's either because I'm not okay, or I just happen to have an appointment out this way. So this morning, it's a little bit of both. I had an appointment. Got my boob scanned to find out that nothing has changed. Good news, bad news, I don't know. I'm gonna take it for right now as good news. Because it's still not, they're not calling it cancer or anything like that. It's still just like a lump. It hasn't increased in size, it hasn't decreased in size, it's just there. So, of course, I drove out to the dunes to sit in the peace and quiet for a minute, even though I'm not being very quiet. And I thought, oh, I'll just make a little video right quick and update everybody, let you guys know that so far so good, cancer free. But there's always a but, right? I have to get monitored, checked again in July and again in December. Basically, I'm going to be getting checked every 6 months until this thing either goes away or becomes bad. So there's that. So yes, I've come to the lake, to the dunes, and I'm just sitting here reflecting on life and the things I learned last year and trying to figure out how to apply them to this year. Because I learned some hard lessons that I probably should have learned or already have been trying to be taught many times. And I'm just now grasping. So a couple of them is everything's temporary. Life is temporary. You never know when your time is going to be up. You just never know. You never know when you're going to get in an accident. You never know when you're going to get a weird health diagnosis. So, better just do what you want as best you can and try to enjoy life. The other thing I learned is that this one's a hard one for me. People are temporary. And they might not always be there forever. So even if they say, I love you, I'll always be here, I want to spend the rest of my life with you, things like that, it doesn't mean that that's what's going to happen. That's been a hard one for me to accept. And I think this morning, I'm gonna cry. I said I wouldn't, but I'm gonna. It was hard because I had to go into that place and get my scan on my own. And I have to do everything on my own. And I was used to having somebody there for a long time. Maybe it wasn't that long of a time, but it felt like a long time. So I struggled. And I'm struggling and juggling life as it is now, and it's hard. So I'm trying to see the bright side, and the bright side for today is that the sun is shining very brightly, bright enough to where I've had to put my sunglasses on. I am getting up to 51 degrees here. Well, I'm not kidding, but the weather is getting up to 51 degrees here today, which is a big deal because the warmth comforts me. And my boob lump hasn't changed at all. It's the same. It's still not cancerous. So these are the bright sides I'm holding on to for today. I also got a full-time job. It's not the dream job that I wanted, but It's a job. And Grubhub hired me, so now I'm officially working for DoorDash, Uber, and Grubhub. So these are all the bright sides, and I'm breathing. I woke up today, and my hourglass still has sand running through it, apparently. So, good news. So with that, I will bid you farewell, and I hope everybody has a ridiculously wonderful Thursday, and your Friday's even better, and your weekend rocks, and, you know, you can enjoy some of this warm weather that's coming our way, especially if you're in my area. I know we're all in different areas, but we have been pretty much blessed with a lot of snow lately, so now it is gonna start melting and the weather's improving, and hopefully that will bring some joy to most of us. I know it will me. And I've been talking for 6 minutes, so now I'm gonna stop, and I'm gonna sit here in the peace and quiet for at least 10 before I head back south to the chaos.